What's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's not the first Friday of the month, but it is Logo Show Day, and I'm running it with my guys, Mitch and Corey. What's going on, fellas?
How's it going, Ronnie?
I'm fantastic. Mitch, you're wearing a sweatshirt that has your own name.
Yeah. OG Sosa Guwap sent this to me. He started a clothing line named after me, I'm assuming.
I don't know who's weirder, you or him. Corey, wow. you and I are wearing the same hoodie, which is really weird.
I was just about to say that in my.
I didn't notice until I made that remark. So
man, I was like, yours is at least hidden down. Mine's a little. Oh damn, that's bad. That's bad luck, Ronnie. Come on.
Oh, twinsies.
We made fun of Mitch and then realized that we were the real losers in this group. Well, let's get it going. It's obviously been a minute since we've done logos. We actually haven't done logos since closer to launch. I think we've only really done it twice. Obviously, we've been popping in and giving people logos as we go along, but today is a good day to make it happen. So, again, sorry, I'm in a construction zone. You can probably hear a jackhammer behind me, but we're going to do the best we can as usual. All right, Mitch, get us started. Let's crack it off.
So we're gonna play some catch up. Usually we give logos legend right away that day. Obviously we were a little behind because he did it at 3 o'clock in the morning. So you know the devs weren't awake. So let's go ahead and head over to Six God and see what he's up to.
All right. This is gonna be a little bit different than usual. Ben is sharing the screen. There we go. Very good.
And then it sounds like Constant will be here before.
Yeah, so we are missing the fourth amigo. Constant was a little held up.
Yeah, our man slept in.
He'll be here in a minute. Oh, look at that notification! All right, maybe I should engage him, huh? That's good.
Hold on, y'all got me rattled.
By the way, let's just talk about Six God's follower notification. It's arguably the best in the community. It's playing to Ronnie and his love of limos and sunglasses. Apparently,
I mean, why not, right? I'm about to engage him. I just need a second. After the fun that was streaming yesterday, I am doing it differently today to make sure that we make it through.
I don't even think they have this PC, bro. Not gonna lie. Just hanging here. Alright, Vital. Vital, did you rebrand? Did you change your name? You was gonna make her Logo 6? Hold on, chat. Yo, what's up, Ronnie? Oh, no.
He doesn't. Wait, I haven't said anything. Well, maybe you did for me, Ben.
Hold on.
Alright, so talk about, obviously, first legend, but talk about why it's important to reward this grind, Mitch.
I mean, I don't think it's any secret how ridiculous the legend grind is, and you know, especially with this next gen game, you know, at the beginning there was a lot of questions around the rep and everything like that, and people were curious about how long it was going to take to earn legend this year, and I think that it's a testament to the effort that some of these guys have put in to hit legend. I mean, what took 2 months? Probably close to 4,000 or 5,000 games to get there. So you know, this is really impressive, especially with people were talking about how hard it is to get games and all that. I think Six God really showed some true resolve to get to this point.
Yeah, I mean, the hours that you got to put in since next gen's release, pretty crazy. And like you said, he did it at 3 in the morning, so it is a 24/7 thing. We're not gonna, we shouldn't waste any time here. We have a lot of people to get to, and this one's pretty obvious. So if you wanna send the message, Mitch, so my computer doesn't crash, that'd be great. And we'll get him logoed up. But I did want to hang for a second on his broadcast because I think it's important for people to see one of the best in the game do it. Hey, Ben, do me a favor. Just go to theater mode real quick on this. Thank you, sir. Constant, what up, brother?
Got here.
There he is.
He's good, Ronnie.
Cool. We'll tell him.
Thanks for waking up.
I want to watch. Yeah. How was the nap, Constant?
Huh?
How was the nap?
What now?
We sleep when we're dead. When you're part of the 2K influencer team.
Yeah, I wish it was a nap, bro. I was actually, yeah, it's a long story, but
It's all good.
my wife.
This is actually our third video shoot of the day after having 4 yesterday. We still have 1 more after this, but I got
That's all you need to say.
3 tomorrow. Just
What's
another
that?
day.
That's my wife. That's all you have to say. Everyone
wife.
understands. It's good.
Yeah.
All
Ronnie
the
ain't
explanation
there
needed.
yet, and Mitch ain't even fathoming the thought, but you get it, Corey.
Yeah, we hear you, bro. We hear
Yeah,
you.
trying to as much as amazing as you guys make it sound, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I got lucky. I'm sure Corey feels the same. My wife's a saint dealing with me. I don't know. She's crazy, I guess.
You know what? One of the best things about the logo attention is look how many followers he's picking up. My notifications just flying through his screen. What do you think of his notification system, Constant? But I just love that, part of getting a logo is, we want to help you build, we want to help you grow, and a big part of that is following. You may not have known about Six God and him being the first legend, but now you certainly do, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna tell him to close the app as soon as, I don't want to ruin his streak, but I'll give him a second. Look at those new Knights courts. Obviously, I'm going to make a really quick announcement for everybody. The winners of last night's showdown were, of course, the Knights and I'm like spacing the Northern Knights and Poor Boy Sin's Western Wildcats. Grinding as mayor has decided to keep the courts that he has. He really likes them. He thinks you guys really like them. So the Knights courts are not going to change. But Poor Boy Sin, Western Wildcats, those courts will go in the next 24 to 36 hours.
Yeah, did you tell him to close out?
No, I
There we
didn't.
go. He's closed out.
He already did.
Okay, that's fine.
The chat sure told him to close out.
Yeah, we're trying to. Hey, if you're watching this, tell people
Yeah.
that if they close app too soon,
Yep.
we'll move on. Don't go
Yeah.
close an app before we tell you to.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't give him the warning this time.
We just that's the official warning right there.
Really
Yeah, so if
accentuated,
you,
Ronnie.
yeah, so
really,
what's
really
gonna end up
accentuated. Good.
what's gonna end up happening is people are gonna troll the shit out of them.
By the way, are we picking up audio on the game, Ben?
Oh my god.
Thank you.
There's no way, chat. You guys are messed up for that one, bro. Come on, don't do that to me. Oh! 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 We got the logo anyway! We got the... I think... Where'd it go? Am I getting trolled? They took it away? Chat!
Gotcha.
Tell him to zoom out. If he zooms out, I think it shows back
Yeah,
up.
he'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's weird with the mascot, I think.
Oh, no. Am I getting trolled?
Blame it on your chat, bruh.
Yeah, that just got lucky because
He has to move. He'll be
I
alright.
had given you the instruction to go ahead, but like
Crazy that... Oh.
generally we're not going to do that. So hey guys, if you guys are watching and you're in people's chat and they close app, you're going to do them a disservice because we will move ahead. We got a lot to do today, so we want to make sure to get through them. All right, should we move on?
Yep.
I'll give them a quick congrats.
Congrats, Six God.
Props.
Congrats,
to
Six God. First legend and now a logo holder in 2K21 next gen.
Shout out to Six God and everybody that vouched for him in my Twitter feed yesterday.
Yeah, somebody we probably need to consider as a mayoral candidate as well, by the way. Obviously, mayoral candidates are coming up pretty soon as the terms are coming to an end. Next weekend is rival weekend, and then obviously the election's right after. So we're looking for new candidates. So I think Six God's one of those guys. What do you guys think?
I think
for sure. I mean, if you put in that kind of grind, you're definitely a candidate.
Yeah.
Anything repping T-Dot, man. Everything.
Well, we definitely need to reward guys. Obviously, have people with followings helps, but we also want to aspire, get these guys that have less followers or aspiring to be somebody. Obviously, Six God's a great example of that because he played hours, he streamed his whole experience, and he's gained a following, but he's still smaller than the other guys, but we want to help him go to another level because he's put so much effort into the game.
Yep.
No doubt.
All right. So
Moving
next, speaking of mayoral candidates, we're gonna go check out Tjack.
Yeah, so Tjack, of course, was in yesterday's Mayoral showdown. Sorry, we're doing so much content I can't even keep track. And he looked great, and he picked up a victory on behalf of the Northern Knights. So this is another Knight guy, but he looked really good, and obviously one of our favorites to watch.
Oh, and I appreciate Tjack because he tends to have a very positive outlook on things. He calls it as it is, but I really like Tjack's outlook, and he was part of we've worked with Tjack in the past, haven't we, Constant?
Let's give Tjack.
Yeah, but
Let's let Tjack talk a little bit.
On radar for a minute.
Yeah.
Great personality too.
Yep.
You know, just good personality, great entertainer. Got a great background, good room. I love his vibe. It's just a great entertainer in general.
But I didn't see Ronnie in here.
He hasn't seen you yet in here yet.
Mm-hmm. I did chat. Give me that mod.
Ronnie got a new cut.
He's talking about your haircut, Ronnie.
I was gonna say,
Thank you. My haircut, I just got out of the shower. That's how I get haircuts these days.
But you're not the following overlay, so it's not as good as the last one.
Yeah, it's himself. It's not playing to Ronnie's vanity. It's playing to his own vanity.
True.
I had a haircut like Tjack's. I played in my vanity.
To be honest, I was actually just
Lord.
the only reason Tjack's is getting a logo because I stole his haircut. Just kidding. I'm
Did you
told
steal that cut?
nobody laughed, so I'm just gonna make sure to be clear that that's not how you get a logo. But anyway, you guys were talking about Tjack. Obviously, super fun to watch. He was a mayoral candidate in the first term. He held up really well in the mayoral showdown, got a win yesterday on behalf of the Northern Knights. And now I think he's probably another guy we consider for a rerun and see if he can get over the top and win a mayorship in term 2. I'm sorry, term 3.
Hey, what?
For sure. So I know that we're moving fast. I don't know if you want to ask Tjack any questions or if we're just gonna. Ronnie's.
I'm gonna ask him how he got his haircut.
Right.
He just said that, Cap.
I gave it to him.
Just kidding. Yes, can I get a mod, please? Somebody said, "Don't ask for a mod. You just grab." No, it's the Nightbot. The Nightbot is telling me I'm not capable of getting a mod. Stupid Nightbot.
He does kind of have that steal your girlfriend haircut, don't he?
100%.
Ronnie just asked, it's spam, but Ronnie asked, why do you have this haircut, or something like that. And he said, give a mod.
Any other comments about Tjack real quick, guys?
He's got that southern drawl.
He does have the southern draw. That is true.
He's ready, Ronnie.
Okay. Tjack.
I gotta see him ask that before. I don't believe anything.
I think he's got a ton of potential, man. He's like I said, the entertaining aspect, the personality that goes a long way. Like knowing how your brand is represented, if he really sticks to that, like he's got a ton of potential in front of him.
Be honest.
Love watching him. Love watching his content.
Yeah, man. He's enough can't be said about your personality and your character when you're on stream, man. Because I'm an old dog, but I've been around for a long time, and a lot of the guys that have weathered the storm are guys that you get a good feeling when you come and watch them. You know what I mean? It's enough crap going on during the day. You don't need to sit there and join a bitch set. So, I like the energy he brings.
Oh, Sophie's upset about something.
Yeah. So that dumb.
Sophie approves of our mayorship here. Hey, be quiet.
I gotta see a real man.
All right, should I be mean and have him close F right now?
Absolutely.
I hate to do this mid
I'm
game,
wasting time today.
but close F.
Do this mid-game, but close that. All right.
He ain't waiting
I
around.
love how he wasted
He's
no
like, all right,
time.
fine.
Don't waste any
Extra
time. Let's go. Hey, cut it out. Sophie, go sit down.
I love that. Wasted 0 seconds, just right away.
Right.
Hey, today that's what we got to do.
If the logo doesn't show up, what up, Bass? Clay W. Who's next? Who's next? You asking me? Who's next for the logo?
Ooh.
Yeah, tell me who you think should be next.
Who I think deserves one? Yo, Squash, thank you for the gift to Ronnie. Who's next? Who's been grinding this game hard? Yeah, who do you think should be next? Like this isn't even like. I'm trying to think of who's really been streaming this game a lot. IQ Contained, he's been streaming a lot at night. Who doesn't? Who else that streams this game a lot?
There's a lot of them that don't have logos that stream a lot. That's why we're doing this.
There's a lot of people today, yeah.
That right, 2K kid's been grinding. No, GB definitely deserves a logo. GB. Yes, GB has been grinding 2K. He's been grinding next gen every day. GB, I forgot about GB.
It's a lot. You know what? Another thing I love about Tjack's stream is that there are a ton of the top grinders in here. I see Drew. I saw who else did I see? I saw a bunch of people. I saw Ryan in here. There's a bunch of the top. No Truths is in here. I see a lot of the top guys that are in his chat repping him, which is what we want to see. Foster your own community. You know, get those grinders behind you. You can all help each other and be constructive, which is what the logos are all about.
Zion's out here holding him back.
Zion is
Zion.
He's just having a nice long conversation with Zion. That's no big deal.
Face to face time.
I do like that he's out here dropping names though, and it's a lot of names that we're aware of, which is always good.
At least it's Zion.
I mean, Zion has gotten more exposure than even ESPN gives him through our game. I gotta say.
Yeah.
Somebody just told me the stream might have crashed.
I gotta grab water.
What happened?
Somebody just texted me and said the stream might have crashed.
Ben, do you want to have a quick look?
I'm looking at it right now.
I
Seems
look
fine to me.
I look okay.
Yes.
I've only dropped 6% of frames today, as opposed to the 25% I dropped last night.
Holy shit! He's still. He's playing on PS5.
You know, there's an easy solution to this thing, but not everybody wants to try it. I'm not recommending it. I'm not recommending it, but there is an easy solution to fix this thing. So.
Yeah, he's talking about it right now.
It's just on PS4 or on PS5.
Yeah.
Which is annoying, but
Someone said that. I have no idea if that's true or not.
definitely made the dev team aware.
What's good, my guy Benny? What's good, yo? Okay, get the fucking logo. Bro, chill. Yeah, you gotta have to. Hey, y'all gotta have to calm down, man. I can't even lie. I see what 2K be dealing with, though. I'll just be complaining about anything, bro.
But a big start to the year for Tjack. I mean, to get run for mayor, he wasn't sure that we were even aware of him, and
Which
we're
is crazy.
aware. We are definitely aware. We have been aware. He just needed to get that couple things lined up, and he's done it. So now it's time.
It's a good thing to say to everybody, right? I think we're aware of a lot of streamers and influencers out there. I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of timing and looking at people for a while. Like, sometimes it just doesn't happen overnight, you know? Like, there's a long list of people that obviously we're paying attention to. So it's a matter of just kind of like, you know, sometimes the right opportunity at the right time. And, you know, if you the community telling you the same people, then you know you're on the right track, right? So
yeah, and I think it's important. Like, we talk a lot about like marketing yourself and everything like that. I mean, that's what it comes down to is if your people are vouching for you, then, you know, the word is going to make its way to us.
There we go. He's getting his logo. You gotta move.
There it is.
Oh, shit, yo, we got it. Let's go. Finally got a next gen logo. Jesus, I'm so glad. Let's go, chat. Y'all stay with the W's. Yo, shout out to Ronnie. Shout out to Mitch, Constant. And I forgot everybody that I met last night in the Discord. Everybody at 2K was super cool last night.
Corey. I'll shout you out, Corey.
I appreciate
it's all
you.
good. We're the same person with the same
I had a
smile.
logo.
That is true.
And
If we
honestly,
weren't
I
wearing the
don't
same
know
hoodie,
if
he
I'll
would
be
have
tonight, but Ronnie, I do play
faked you as well.
He transferred to
Yeah, I had a
I just
couple people
appreciate-
asking that he's talking about right now is being able if we're giving someone their logo today on next gen, primarily what we're watching, are they able to is it almost backwards compatible where we can give
With
it
the
to them
logo.
on current gen
Yeah.
so they can play on both consoles?
Yeah, so the one concern I had was like the sharing of accounts. When you're off old gen, you might not be playing as much. You might be sharing it, but that's a total terms of service thing. So if you do that, you're likely to get banned, not even by us, but by a first party, either Xbox or Sony. So then I felt a little bit better. So yes, if you have a logo on next gen, you can also have a logo on current gen, but only one of each. Meaning, if you're on PS, you go to PS5, you're on PS4. You can't have PS5 and then both Xbox One and PS4. That doesn't make any sense. All right, should we move on?
We shall.
And I think Tjack, you'll be seeing a lot more of him in the coming days.
Yep. So next up is one of my favorite people in the community, the blue-haired demon himself, Mr. Ermey DF. I like to play events with Ermey. The dude has been playing this game religiously since it's come out. So I'm really happy for Ermey. He's incredibly good at the game. He's dedicated as dedicated as anybody in the community. So we're dipping our toes back into DF. They hadn't gotten any logos.
And another Northern Knight, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Is it because you are biased, Mitch?
Perhaps.
The community wants to know.
Yeah, let's just put it out there. It's all me being biased on everything.
Well, he was on social that you were joining DF, so.
Oh yeah, because DF
Ermey's had quite a rise.
Where are they? I don't see them typing though. I don't see them typing. Bro, chat's moving too fast.
I think I'm gonna join Optic.
Wow.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Can someone like point them out for me?
I didn't hear what he said.
He said he didn't see me in the chat, but
I know. Alright, someone put sub only. Sub only.
whoa! Look at his
Oh yeah.
look at his channel number or his watching number. It just went crazy.
Yeah.
Mods, relax for one second. Relax. I gotta.
I love it. That's
I know
real
Mitchell's
support
already
right
in
there.
my-
Oh, I think he's trying to mod you, Ronnie.
No, I'm waiting.
Bro, no.
Oh, maybe I have to follow. Oops.
You probably need to
For
type
some reason I
something,
didn't
too.
follow Ermey. But I got him now. For 5 minutes. I mean, Mitch is breaking records now on how quickly he gets blocked.
Hey, it's a goal at this point.
Yeah, that's
Put it
true.
out into the universe.
Okay, so let's get this going. What kind of challenge should we give him? I
Is he
actually
playing
can't watch
twos
this
or
broadcast on my
threes?
computer, but that's okay. Huh?
Is he playing 2s or 3s? Is he playing with grinding?
Vortex. Flashing was good.
I don't know who he's
Oh my
playing with.
God.
This is so weird. My
It's not updated.
stream just started
Bro, we just had
over
like
or something.
8 p.m. here.
Somebody said that your Facebook was bad.
Boris, what's good, bro?
Yeah.
Are people saying that the stream is not great? I'm not on the 2K Twitch because I'm.
I haven't gotten any slack, so I'm sure we'd hear about it if it was. All good. We'll keep it going. I'm just dropping a few frames right now. Okay, it's getting back to normal. Cool. Okay, so what kind of challenge would we like to give you? How about that?
Henry, what's
That's a
good,
good
bro?
one. That's good.
It's not a tough challenge.
Charlie pulls up the clip. Stop! Charlie, stop! Bro, I'm about to play. Oh, wait. Imagine I
He's
play-
ready whenever.
Yeah.
Are we gonna keep waiting?
I mean, there's this
They're
one
spamming his chat.
pelican guy is just spamming.
Oh
the
yeah,
hell out of it.
he's going bananas.
That's me on 3s or 2s. Can it be anywhere?
I think Double DF is in the chat.
Yeah, Double H is in there.
I couldn't tell.
Ermey's just trying to get a game.
Well, whenever he does, he's got a challenge to win by more than 15.
So Ermey did a subathon towards the end of the year, and I checked in on him on like January 2nd, and the the timer was like he would have to stop until like January 24th. It was like 200 and some hours.
I mean, I've spoken about this a ton, but I'll say it again. You know, obviously, I stream. Some of you guys stream as well. I just have so much respect for people who stream because you're really putting yourself out there. You're working really hard. There's a lot of like privacy things. Like it's really impressive what all of you guys do in the community that are getting logos because you're really putting yourself out there. And just hats off to the people that grind hard for this kind of process. You know.
Yeah, it's definitely tough, and I think like there's not enough, I think, credit given to streamers who are on there for multiple hours a day. It's a grind for sure, and I think for me personally, like it's like being in front of a mic that long, like you're bound to set yourself up for some mistakes. Like I know that's why I avoid it at times. So you put me in front of a mic for 6-7 hours, like I'm gonna mess up somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenging thing, and but it's very rewarding. And like I stream, so I get those 2 days a week, 3 days a week where you have any opportunity to ask me whatever question you want, and I'm pretty authentic, and I'll answer it honestly as honestly as I can. So if you have not watched one of my broadcasts, I really recommend you guys do that because you get a lot of just transparency with me, and it's just easier to stream. I picked up streaming because I was like, you know what, I have so many followers on Twitter and Instagram, it's hard for me to engage one on a million, so why don't I just do a video thing where I can just take questions and answers, and I only have to say it once, and people clip my stuff and put it up all the time. It's made communication a lot easier. So again, mad respect to anybody who
Ermey
does
needs to stop if he's got to win by 15.
You lose.
Yeah, tough.
Should we move on from Ermey? Give him another chance later.
That is up to you, my friend.
No, we'll give him another chance later. I will return.
Alrighty.
Next.
Damn. No
Hey,
rules.
look, if you're gonna be given a challenge, you gotta come through with a challenge. It's alright,
keeps
you'll have
getting
another
worse.
chance.
He didn't get the ball first either, which kind of is. Let me pull him up. Sorry, I was not prepared yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mitch.
So the next one. So I was tagged in about 1 billion tweets and DMs and everything that could possibly come my way about this next guy. So Loyalty Comp is up next. And I dug into his work a little bit more. His chat is actually fairly slow right now, but the amount of hours that this man has put into this game, I was unaware of, and I'll admit that. But that is, he put in something like almost 200 hours streaming in the last 30 days.
That's crazy.
Just of NBA 2K.
That's crazy.
And I dug in more and more and more. And I was like, all right, it's tough. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. And this is one of those. He's an upstart content creator, and we want to reward those small content creators as well. And he is definitely one of them.
Looks like he's Ronnie's twin with the headphones.
Yeah.
Non-branded.
Yeah. I like it. He is just.
Yes, sir. It's time, man.
But you said it best, Mitch, which is we're always watching it, and the guys that are smaller, he is definitely smaller. We'd like to help out, but he gets a lot of hours in. He's built his community to empower his message, which is huge. He brands himself well. You guys see all of his social media handles up above. He's generally positive and constructive. That's all that we're looking for in this process. You don't have to have 1 million, followers or anything like that. We kind of are looking for the next generation of gamers as well.
Yeah, and it's all about that that grind, and I keep saying it, man. Market yourself. You know, get out there in the community. Don't be afraid.
Not enough creators kind of understand that, you know, obviously there's a big industry now, right, with a lot of creators out there, and sometimes it's how you market yourself that's so important. It's not just about, you know, being seen, but like how you put yourself out there for opportunities in front of big brands and big companies. Like that's what companies look at. I mean, I'll have to find the name. It's a creator I'd never heard of, but it came across my desk like not too long ago. And this dude had created like a PowerPoint presentation on why, you know, he was a great creator and why we should be paying attention to him. And something like that, like really kind of, it struck me as odd, right? Because it was very professional. It had all the links to everything he had done. It had a portfolio built into it. A lot of creators would think like, that's a waste of time. Like, I'm not going to put that effort in. But like that effort goes so far because, you know, companies like ours or other gaming companies out there, we work with big brands, right? Like oftentimes companies will come to us, the NBA comes to us, Adidas, Nike, etc., and ask like which influencers should we work with. And like it's people like that who are super professional and market themselves really well that you put in front of companies like that.
Totally.
Like,
yeah. Especially during this time where, you know, this is the digital media of entertainment, right? Like how else are you getting your message out there if it's not for gaming? So all these companies are looking for, because we're all staying at home, they're looking for people in this space. So we are putting you on a platform for you to put yourself on a platform, and it works in a kind of symbiotic way. And I love that example, Corey. Like, you know, you're building your own presentation. You're showing us what we need to know in a bite-sized... Hey, we're all for marketing. All four of us are marketing guys. But we're going to get that. We're going to understand that.
He's good.
Sorry, Constant. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I mean, I think what Corey said was great, and it's important to know that the door swings both ways. Just like they ask us who to work with, they ask us who not to work with too.
Mitch, go for it. By the way.
Yeah, he's already good.
Okay, I gave him a challenge, which was win and you're in, and he was down 4-0 at the time. So.
No. Oh my God.
All right, Ben. Let me get.
We'll have to go back to Ermey. I want to give him another challenge at some point.
You want to go back to Ermey right
No,
after this
not
one?
right now. We'll go somewhere else.
We
But we will go back to Ermey at some point.
We have 12 more DF people to go through.
Yes! Yes.
Just name a city after them.
Maybe.
I mean, I think Mitch would want to do that.
Hey. You guys are going to get me in a whole lot of trouble with this community.
Guys, I'm just saying. There goes app, and you can chat in 28 seconds. So I guess he's waiting 28 seconds. Guys, do not write close app because we will move on. So I'm going to tell him to close app as soon as I can. He already closed it! What the hell?
Well, you said that win the game.
Yeah, win your end.
Yeah, I guess you did. You kind of gave him a...
I guess. I can't chat right now, though. It says you can only chat every 30 seconds.
He's Xbox, so he should be able to... This should go quick.
Alright, well...
Yes, sir. Send that shit.
He's Xbox, he's DF, and he doesn't follow me. This is a setup, Mitch.
I know, this is
Maybe. Hey, everybody go follow Constant.
This is Mitch's roommate.
Mitch.
This is Mitch's roommate that's been recruiting him to... I'm just kidding. I'm a big fan of this guy's streams too.
Oh my God. Whoa. Just let it render. Just let it load in. Hold on. Wait, whoa. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? No way.
That's what you guys get for not
playing, bro. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Big W's in the chat, man. Everyone join up and celebrate this. This is huge. Holy crap.
All right.
Oh my God. You have to let it load up.
Moving on.
There we go. We see
Oh, yeah, I'm just chatting with him.
Congrats, Loyalty Comp.
Congrats, Loyalty Comp.
Crap, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy his rise, even though he's your best friend, Mitch. Other than that, I am gonna enjoy.
You know what somebody said in his chat that I found really interesting, and I thought was really cool is as we're talking about the growth of some of these guys, you know, and working with small content creators. One thing I thought was really interesting was somebody called out. It's like, you know, with a stream like this and the logo hitting, this might help Loyalty Comp hit partner on Twitch, which would be a really important thing for him. Another milestone that we hope that, you know, he's able to hit. So we're kind of,
and it also helps him monetize better, which is you know, furthering your career. To Corey's point.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So, Ben, are you ready on your end? We're going to head to Lele. I can't pronounce her name, but one of the top rep females in the community, which I'm really excited about. So she's a former athlete. She is an NBA, former NBA player's child. So I've been watching her a little bit more and more lately, and she's entertaining. She grinds. I'm excited for her. She's already beaming.
Yeah.
Is she DF?
She is not DF.
I'm totally teasing. But we're just giving Mitch a hard time just because.
Yeah,
Always.
It was because of his tweet about me with the whole DF thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to get a little sus, Mitch. But I'm totally teasing.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't nobody take it personal.
Hey, sometimes I just want to be out here and giving you guys shit. It's part. I mean, you guys know I'm a troll at this point. All I do is troll.
No.
I think you should give her a challenge though. We're due for a challenge, and then we can go back to Ermey, and then we got plenty more to come. Although we're short on time already. Jesus. I know. We're gonna give Corey one of his.
Okay. Let's say. Let's give her. Let's say she needs to get. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't know what her build is though. What's her build? Let's say she needs to get. What's her build?
I'm not sure.
10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't know what her build is though. What is her build? She's a paint beast. She can do that.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
That's all I do. It's the numbers I rack up every single day.
So fast.
You know what's funny about doing this sometimes though is that the content creator's not ready because they haven't had this many people in chat. So they're all like, "Oh my god, I can't read chat anymore." But I love that. Let's bring this audience to these people. These people need to be seen. Sorry, Mitch. What?
Oh, this comp Capilot is just spamming.
I know. I'm gonna mute him so she can actually read her chat. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists is the challenge. Let's see if she can get it done.
Alrighty.
Hey, what's up, Dex? We in here, Dex. We in here. Let's try to get this.
I'm happy that there are so many people streaming today.
Yeah, of course. I mean, stream day is a big one. But, guys, I've said this before, I'll say it again. But you do not earn logos on stream day. That's not what is happening here. You earn the logos in between the stream days. We just reward you on stream day. We actually reward you a lot of times in the middle too. I want to talk about one case in a few seconds, but you earn your streaming logo by streaming every day, not on logo day. So if this is the first time you're streaming and you're like, "Oh, I deserve a logo," that's not usually how it works.
I think I saw P-Head in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to P-Head.
The other thing I was going to say is Corey mentioned unusual ways to get logos. Mitch just mentioned a couple. We talked about 365 straight days of streaming led to a logo. Like, there's a lot of different ways to cut it.
We had one at 2K20 when Splies was having just the most ridiculous stream of his life where people were donating, and I mean it was just one of those moments where we just so happened that we were there and we were part of it and we got to see it, and wanted to put.
But sometimes we're not there, meaning we're not doing our stream. We're like we just see something in the middle of the night. We all get on chat, text, Zoom, whatever medium we talk on, and we come together and think, hey, this is a moment that we need to get behind.
Yeah, there's
the reason we do this show more than anything. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I'll stream that day and I'll get a logo. The reason we do this show is to feature guys that you may not have heard of before. It's not for the actual logos. It's to actually bring light to people we think you guys should be watching.
Yeah,
right?
And
ultimately,
and to that end too, like, you know, you might not see some of the really big names get their logo live on stream every single time we do this either. That
Totally.
We can do that after because you've already heard of them. They're already locked in. Like Ronnie said, this is almost a showcase.
Yeah.
For some of the top up and comers.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to people. We're going jumping from stream to stream, and in most cases, we just stick to that script. But again, it's been a month worth of scouting and working and looking at people. How's her? She's gonna have to lock in big time now. Here's the other thing: you gotta be ready on this day. Like, I could show up at any time. The four of us could show up at any time, and if you have an off game, not good timing.
She might get the last rebound here. Yep. All right.
Okay, so she got the rebounds. Now she's gonna have to go ham. How many points does she have? I can't see it very well.
2 points. She needs 8 points. So
she needs.
Oh.
Oh no.
She was red. She was red though. That's why that didn't work.
Oh boy.
All right. It's okay. We'll come back.
Oh my god.
Ronnie C. Slack.
Nah, bruh.
I'm gonna make her challenge easier next time. So she got the rebounds and the assists. All she needs to go get is the points. That's it. Simple as that. Win or lose in the next game. Let's move on though. For now, we'll come back.
Let's go back to Ermey.
You want to go back to Ermey? Who else do we have? You and your DF guys. Do we have? I want to feature. I mean, I know we got a lot of logos to give, but can we feature somebody else?
You want to go to a different logo, like a new person?
Please.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to Ermey and Lele in a little bit.
All right. We're gonna go to Constant and Corey's guy.
Yeah, my guy. Let's go.
Your guy.
Okay.
Bash.
Oh yes, Bash.
Sorry, Ben.
He's not DF, Ronnie.
This is.
Nope.
Are you sure? Mitch has already sent him an offer.
Corey and I aren't DF, so he's not DF either.
Mitch has sent him an offer somehow already. It's Bash World. There you go.
This is my guy right here.
That's the homie.
Ronnie, I have to like queue up our guy, so he's like waiting for the one that we were just at.
That's okay.
So should I tell him to just drop it or what?
Just tell him to move those two to right after. I mean, we're only gonna have time for Bash and maybe one more, and then we'll have to go back to those two. So think of the last person you want to feature. Obviously, there'll be other logos, but think about who you want to feature after this.
I already have that ready.
Okay, is one enough? One more to feature. Obviously, we're gonna give more logos, but
that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
One more feature is totally fine.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of one. Then we'll be doing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we got a bunch of logos to give out. Even if you're not featured today, we'll drop all of the names on Twitter in a little bit. But let's talk about Bash. Obviously, he ran for mayor, and he was like the big standout in terms of positivity.
This dude just impresses me. I mean, everything about him. He's a great. I talked about this before, but like a great entertainer, right? Like great personality, positive, just like always seems like he's happy. Which I am playing the game a ton, but I just love how he pushes himself out there, right? He's got a good community around him. People are always supporting him, trying to drop in and give him like love, and I just love that. I love the community around him. I love what he represents. It's just somebody that, I'll be honest, I didn't know who he was, a few months ago, and now like I'm watching him religiously. I love watching his content and seeing him tweet out, and so he's just to me he's one of my favorite guys right now. So I'm happy to see him get this.
I mean, I'm sure Constant, you have something to say, but I'll just add to that, which is we have millions of people that play this game, right? Millions, and it's hard to just know everything about every single one of them. It would take a million of us, right? And so we do the best that we can, but we also try to create opportunities for these people to stand out. And then some people go and make their opportunity, right? And that's just in any profession, in any career, that's what the lessons that you'll have to learn and you'll want to grow. And Bash really like took his opportunity and he ran with it and he stood out, and like that's why we're gonna give him yet another opportunity with a logo. Constant, any thoughts?
I mean, I just, the only thing that comes to mind is something that my wife says to me all the time. You got to do things for the right reason. You know what I mean? Or you're never going to really see success. And I feel like Bash does things for the right reason. And I think that's why I like him and I gravitate towards him, because he's just out there having a good time and he's being true to what he's doing.
He's just so, it's just so infectious. His it's just joy.
100%. I told him after this game he can close up and load up and see what he's got.
I love that he's playing rec too. Man.
Yeah,
100%. You need to hop on and play some rec with him.
I will. I bet he's on Xbox, right?
Yeah, I like what you.
An Xbox yet?
I like what you said, Ronnie, about like you never know when your time's going to come, and you never know when you're going to get that opportunity. And it's just like that's, I mean, why you should always try to be consistent with your content. Just keep that positive energy, keep like that energy up at all times, because like you just never know when that moment's going to come. Like, I look at some of the biggest streamers in the world where now we're streaming for very little to little no audience for a really long time, right? Like, and it takes a long time sometimes, and others get lucky and it happens quickly, but. You hope people like this do well, right? Because of like that positive energy, and you get that kind of the smile on your face when you watch the content. So it's like you just hope they do well.
And the honest truth is, Corey, like, look, we're not dummies. Meaning, candidates. We're looking for logos. We're looking for any way to put you on a platform. Any mechanism that we have as kind of the next makers to put you on a platform. We're also going to do our vetting. We are going to look into your Twitter history. And guess what? This should not surprise anyone, right? If you're a professional athlete, what's the first thing that's done when you come into the league? Your social media is vetted for years past. And a lot of people find ridiculous things that have been said on social media. So we are doing the same thing, just to be clear. And we should. It's only smart for us to do it, because as a company, we'll have liability by endorsing people that are negative. It's probably not rocket science, but something that I feel like I should say.
Yeah, and it's not to say that you can't be constructive, you can't be critical.
Of course,
at times. Seeing that doesn't mean that you're immediately out of the running. But I think one thing I always look for, that I always love when we look into folks for anything, for any opportunity, is I love when I see certain creators bigging up like other creators. Like that always, to me, like always just shines so bright when people are like, yeah, when we're talking about logos, I see creators all the time talking about who should be getting logos. Like when I see people out there positively being up, we should put this person up for mayor, we should give this person a logo, and they're big upping other creators around them and not just about themselves. Like that to me is always like really refreshing to see. It's people that want to see others succeed. I think like when we go to places like Twitter, you go anywhere, it's obviously a lot of negativity. So we're looking for people that are trying to bring that positivity and like want to see the success of others around them. So that is a big thing for, I know that one of the things that I look for when I'm looking at creators and influencers.
Bash is in a kind of contested game right here. It's a 6-point game, and he's all nervous, I'm sure, but he's got a couple possessions left, and then he's going to close up, and he'll have a logo. But I can't wait to see his reaction, because
me too. This is going to be one of the best ones, I think.
Hey, Chad DF is in the chat. Is that your burner, Mitch, or what's going on there?
No, that is actually Chad DF. If I were to have a DF name, the DF crew said early on I would be Dev DF.
Oh no,
that sounds awful on so many levels.
No.
That sounds bad for you, Mitch. And if I'm saying it sounds bad for you, you can't do that. I'm
looking out for you.
Wait, you're a fellow developer like me?
Apparently, yes. Wait. We are all developers.
Wait, Ronnie, I thought you did servers.
No, dude, I have a PhD in coding.
So then you don't do the servers?
No.
Ronnie's computer does.
That's right. That's exactly right.
W. All right.
Overlap.
aka custodial dev.
Constance, we have to figure out a way for you to be the mop boy in the game. I'm gonna work on that.
In the game,
I want to be a referee. That's what I want to be. I want to be a referee.
that's what I said.
That's a lot. That's too. You got too much exposure already, Mitch. We're not making you the referee. No chance. You'll have a big DF. You'll have a big DF hat on in the middle of a referee game.
Right. You know that one of my best friends was one of the reporters in Career this year, right?
Yeah, I mean, those roles are always fun.
DF too.
How long do you think this joke's gonna go on until?
I just get.
I think it's got at least another hour.
You're just feeding the trolls at this point.
Can we call this show next month logo show _DF?
Why not?
The DF logo show.
Hosted by Dev.
Hosted by Dev DF only. Me, Constance, and Corey are not going to show up.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
Let's go.
Oh, but I'm a low inside, so I gotta walk out.
Load in the rec
Let him speak.
Oh
Let's
my
go,
God,
Bash. Let's go.
Man. I'm. Yo!
Where did he go?
Let's go!
He's back. Good. I was worried he was going to have a heart attack.
Oh my God!
Congratulations.
Yo, big homie.
Yo, Ronnie!
That's awesome.
I love you, man! My God!
He's the best. He's so good.
Hey, man!
Hell yeah.
Definitely a stream you guys want to watch. He's highly entertaining.
Yeah. Pay attention to Bash. Pay attention.
He is such a happy person. I love
It's
it.
infectious.
No, hold on.
Pop your Pepsi, dog.
We gotta take everybody. Hey, Ronnie, we love you, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Okay, everybody, man. Thank you
That's
so
great.
much, man.
All right, we got a few more in us.
Yeah, let's move to the. As much as I would sit here and watch Bash all day,
yeah.
let's. We got work to do. Who's next?
Next is Manny. You're gonna hate it because he's another Northside Knight, but there's so many Northside Knights. What am I supposed to do about it? He's not even sitting at his computer.
I'm moving on.
Out.
He's out.
That looks like Ronnie when he shows up for meetings. That's what it looks like right there.
Hey, to be honest, the only place I am, Corey, because I'm sure you wonder, is usually Sophie's lost her mind and I'm letting her out. My stream isn't even aware of that. I'll just be on stream. It'll be just my chair, and that's because I work for Sophie. Really, let's be honest.
Manny
Oh,
just,
there we go.
There he
Here he is.
Back.
He's gonna notice it here in a sec.
Nice. I'm gonna say nice chair.
There it is.
It was fun to watch your chair.
Hi, Monty. What's going on, Mitchell?
Tell him we already left.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey.
I want to know what you were doing.
Oh my God! I just came back. I was getting my food, Ronnie. Ronnie, your boy's gotta eat.
Dude, I feel that. It's tough. Like, you get hungry. You gotta eat.
Can we give a logo to the chair?
Well, I was just 22. Oh my! I literally.
This is another one of those guys who is just insanely positive, and he's one of the you come across people that that you can tell are just genuine, and everything that they do just feels genuine. And Monty feels that way to me. I've played with him a few times. He's an incredibly friendly guy. He grinds the game as well. So, what is he? I can't see what he is right now, but I think he's Elite 1 or Elite 2.
I love the name light in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's got the branding on point.
He's another one.
How's everyone doing? Hey,
He's another one who had a lot of people that when we really announced logo day, you know, he's been on that precipice for quite some time. Like he's been in the back of my mind. I think Ronnie, there was one night when we were going to play Among Us, and I hit you up and asked if you wanted to run some games with with a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
It was Monty. And it's because I really wanted you to get to know him, because I think he's one of those guys that has that potential.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as familiar with this guy.
Me either.
Yeah, he's young, he's up and coming, he's a smart kid. I really enjoy watching his stream. I enjoy talking to him too. I wish he would go find a game, unless he's just gonna hang out in the rec center lobby for a while. But
I mean, Mitch, I'll tell you what. We could go back to the other two since I know you're short on time. Well, actually, I took care of Ermey. I felt bad. That was a tough challenge. Him starting without the ball. So he's actually got a logo already.
yeah, Ermey's already got it.
So we don't need to go back to Ermey. But we should go back to Lele in a second. But do you want to go to anybody else? I could just tell him to close it up now since he's not playing.
I haven't told him to drop it yet, but
Go for it.
okay.
Is that Funk Master Flex over there in the blue hat?
I do want to hear from him. What would a logo mean to your channel? Because I want to hear this guy speak and tell me. I don't need to see him play. Obviously, he's got the highest rep, so he's fine. But
he's good, Ronnie. So you can ask him a question at any time. And then
okay. Is he answering it? Sorry, I can't hear him.
appreciate that. Wait,
man, they got
he just said, what would
Thanks,
a
man,
logo
for
mean
coming
to
out.
your channel? The logo would mean to my channel is that it would represent not just me myself, but personally as my community, Money Gang. Without any of the people that's surrounded by me, not just the people that's in my streams, but personally that's in all of my my Discord, my in my streams, etc. It will help not necessarily bring more of an audience, but the fact that the amount of time and effort that I put into, my brand, it represents everybody and not just me. So it's not just my logo; it's our logo.
That was, I mean, he's nervous for sure. Obviously, I get it, but that was a fantastic answer.
Great answer.
That's how you build a community right there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by doing it for the right reason. You know what I mean? Like,
normally, I'm not like that, but I honestly didn't think that something like this would actually.
Oh, he's choking up.
That means a lot. It's not just the game, but it's the fact that everybody makes the game. It's the fact that everybody's around me. It really keeps me on.
He's ready, Ronnie.
I really do this every day, and I love it.
I am so proud of you, kiddo. Y'all are here to support
hey, thank you, Sin. I mean, I haven't left my job to do this, so it's like it really it's a blessing to be able to do this full time for all you guys. I appreciate all the follows and all the love you guys are showing them, man. I appreciate it a lot, though. That means a lot.
I hope this helps you
everybody that
grow.
just joined the Discord, I appreciate that. This helps you grow. Ronnie, most definitely, I really appreciate that a lot. Without a doubt, that means more than enough. And trust me, I will put that on you, though, Ronnie. It will. Close your app. Let's not wait a second no more.
Sir, let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Ronnie! Yes, sir!
I really like this kid. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was dope.
And he works hard, man.
Hey, look, I mean, we talked about it with No Buckets last year. These guys that make the tough decision of giving up their career, the easy livelihood, the 2 every other week paycheck. You gotta feel for these guys, it's a massive mental shift to go into this industry. I'm sure you guys have similar stories, and I've told my story a bunch of times, but
yeah.
having that conversation with my folks to give up law school and make this decision to come into some sports video game company before gaming was really big and before 2K was really big. It's a massive like mental kind of transition, and that's why I have so much respect for the streamers, because they have to go through the same thing. They have to be like, hey, you know what? I got to give up the easy route or the more conventional route and give myself to this career.
Well, go ahead, Corey.
I would say it might be even harder now. Like, you know, when we came in, you're right, it was hard. It's
Yeah,
hard to
you're
take
right.
that jump and take that leap. But I think when we did it, it was kind of like.
Well, and I think that it goes. It's not even just streaming. I think it's understanding that, taking chances on yourself and and you learn a lot about yourself when you do that kind of thing, and to quote unquote make it when you take big risks and you take chances and you just learn, what it takes to succeed, because you have to. It's sink or swim, And I did something similar. I mean, I moved out to San Francisco as soon as I graduated from college. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a place to live, and I had to make it. And that is one of the most defining experiences of my life, because I was able to take that chance on myself and figure it out. And that's what a lot of these content creators are doing, is taking chances.
I packed up everything and left Chicago, bro. Like my wife was selling real estate. I was doing loans and doing production and making records, and I sold all of our stuff and packed up everything and moved to LA and went for it.
I remember interviewing all three of you, like, very, very distinctly. I remember actually, Corey, I was interviewing you. I don't know if you know this, but I was interviewing you. Obviously, this was during COVID, so like we couldn't meet face to face. And I had known about you, obviously, with the EA stuff and whatnot. But I was interviewing you at a Carl studio. Those seminal moments of like hearing that story, feeling that same kind of connection with you guys, having made those kind of decisions and knowing how bad